Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for the gold, silver and palladium. I hope that you enjoyed your weekend, and let's start with a reminder here for the gold, what we might expect this week and where are we based on this channel, which is the acceleration channel. We can see that the middle line is broken already, and we see that the three waves formation is still unfolding over there, because we have three waves as a wave A, wave B given 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 is still missing. And I would say that potentially lower prices can be taken, especially that we took already the low there, and this is exactly the formation of this wave 4, that it might be unfolding here inside the red zone as expected for this wave 2 as alternation here, three waves down. Of course, we're looking for a deeper three waves down as well as a correction wave 4, meaning an A, which is three waves by three waves for a wave B, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 might still be unfolding to finish up as this wave 4 in a wave C as well internally, and then start to push toward the upside for a new all-time high, where we might still get a 6,600 for the gold there, in case the wave 5 will unfold based on this 1, 2, and then wave 3, 4, and a 5. Now, there is another probability. I would like to remind you with this that, okay, we might not take the new all-time high, but definitely we might reverse or rebound there, and that means we might be in this wave 4, which it can be an alternation for a finished impulse internally here, and this is your wave 2 there, meaning this is another 1, 2, large 1, 2. We have finished wave 3, which I doubt it a little bit, because this wave 4 doesn't alternate perfectly this wave 2. This might be a perfect alternation, by the way. So basically this can be a probability, meaning can be something much more longer as a sideways A, B, C, D, and an E here, and then start to push toward the upside for a wave 5. That means we have here a probability for 2 years, guys, not just like a few months, but it's a 2 years correction, the same as we had before. Now, highest probability is still, of course, this scenario, because as I mentioned, this alternation as a wave 4 doesn't alternate perfectly this wave 2, and it might be that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here for your wave 3, and this 1, 2 is not yet alternated, or I would say it's close to be finished here, and then pushing higher again for a wave 5. So this is a much convincing scenario there that it might happen. But of course, in case that things doesn't go higher again for a new high, well, this can take control, I would say, on the daily chart. Now, if we dive inside it for the 1 hour chart, let's remind you where are we on the micro level here. So regarding this move toward the downside as a wave C, because we have finished, of course, a wave B there, we might be in a 1, 2, and then another 1, 2, and it can be, of course, a double 1, 2, meaning 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. But for me, I take it, of course, step by step. So what if we are in a 1, 2, and then wave 3, 4, and a 5 here, finishing up as a potential impulse, but even this wave there is not yet done. So if you take the count here, you will realize that if you have a 1, 2 and double 1, 2 internally, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5, you might still have one more low again. So by all means, if this is your 5 waves here, which I doubt it, of course, because of the invalidation here, it cannot be considered as an impulse, but it can be considered as kind of like a diagonal. But you need, of course, to finish an impulse, meaning double 1, 2 needs to be finished here, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. And that's why I'm still looking for lower prices on the micro level as well. And if we take, of course, the whole downward side here, you can count, of course, double 1, 2, wave 3, 4, and a 5, 4, and a 5 as well, where you might still see, of course, the 3,620. Now, as a mid solution here, target and in higher precision, or the closest target for the micro level is between the 3,925, 3,800 for the gold. Now, a 15-minute chart, I know that this looks impulsive, where we are looking here at a potential 1, 2, 3, and then wave 4 and a 5. But if you count this wave here, you cannot really see an impulse for wave 1. It has to be 5 waves up. Where is the 4 and a 5? So in this case, there is something wrong in it. I would say this is something as 3 waves. Can be another wave X here, or it can be an ABC with a very extended wave C as a potential impulse here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we are looking here at another correction that it can be all of it here, a potential A, B, and a C, or even can be W, X, and a wave Y. So I'm not yet convinced that we are bullish, despite that we had a push and expected anyway for this push for a wave 4, and this is my blue zone and hit perfectly actually. So I'm looking for continuation for the trend because the trend is still downward. So I'm still looking for lower. I'm not saying that it's gonna drop directly, but very likely that it can happen. Yeah, from this top it can happen, since on the 15-minute chart here also you can count kind of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is kind of like an impulsive wave here toward the downside, but it depends of course on the opening. If we take the high here, means okay, we can still get one more high and finish here potentially ending diagonal and then start the push toward the downside. So I'm not yet convinced by all means that this is kind of like an impulsive wave opening toward the upside here. I'm still convinced that lower prices can be seen again for the gold this week, guys. Yep, so this is regarding the gold. If we move to the silver, and let's remind you also with the price position regarding our channels. So basically we are back to the base channel here. So we see another wick, I would say, and the price is back to the middle. Is it gonna be a rejection again? Because this is gonna be the third one, and this is what I was expecting, that be careful, we might see kind of like a triangle ranging around this base channel by A, B, C, D, and E, and then pushing toward the upside for a wave 5 after double 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. So this is my expectation as well for the longer term investment here, also for the physical buyers. So basically I'm not here saying that it's finished and done. So we'll see much more further probabilities on the micro level. So the thing here is that we are still in our wave 4, the minimum time requirement, by the way, because you might need to range a little bit longer here in time, because normally wave 4 alternate wave 2 in double time. So far it is 1-to-1 right now, but we might still see a little bit of range before we push toward the upside, in case of course it is a triangle. Now it can be an ABC, and in this case the wave C can still get another wave 5, which means of course taking the 0.5 Fibonacci level, $58, which is very very likely, and that because on the lower time frame, which is the micro level, we're still looking here for something that it might still be unfolding as an impulse. In case it is impulsive, no invalidation taken, meaning 1, 2 here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 still unfolding toward the downside, meaning even if you are in a triangle, let's say this is a triangle there, zigzag, yeah, for a wave C of the triangle, meaning A, B, and a C. Even the wave C of a triangle is not finished, because you have a 1, 2, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave 3, and you still need the 4 and a 5 to finish, of course, this wave C in case it is extended. But in this case, it can be even another impulse where you have a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 here to finish, of course, the wave 3 in the magenta, 1, 2, 3. Even not finished yet as a wave 3 internally, and you might get another 4 and a 5 to hit the $55, $57 in my blue zone target here for a large A, B, and a C here, which is also very, very expected and high probability. On the 15-minute chart, also we can see something looking like kind of like an impulse, but I'm still not convinced with it, because the start of this impulse is not looking perfect, where we have 3 waves rather than having 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Remember, this is a rule and not a guideline. It is very necessary to have 5 waves for your wave 1, which means something is wrong within this impulse. Let's say it is, of course, three waves A, B, and a C here, finished flat in a wave W. You might have an X, you might have a Y, or it can be even a large A, B, and a C. As well, your wave C can finish here as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 ending diagonal. So by all means as well, the key level for this invalidation is 71, or let's say $72 is your invalidation of bearish. By all means, if we take this number, that means we can start to think bullish. If the price stays below the $72, a wave 5 might still be unfolding towards this blue zone, $55, $58. Yep, so this is also regarding silver. Now let's see Palladium finally. With Palladium, also we are looking for our double scenarios here, which is both bullish, but basically I'm going a little bit wider. So here we go. We have a 1-2, another 1-2, and you're expecting a large wave 3. Another scenario is an A, B, and a C finish zigzag in a wave A, and you have finished an expanding flat wave B, and you're looking for a wave C in double 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. By all means, two targets for two possibilities. The minimum target is 4K, the highest target is 5K, and both are very psychological numbers. In a wave C, you might reach, of course, the 1-to-1 as a double 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. In a case you are in a wave 3, in the orange here, you might get, of course, 1.618, 5K, and then having wave 4. And a wave 5, continuation towards the 7K 500. Now, if we dive inside it on the 1 hour chart as well for the micro level, we are looking for this final move. Let's go to hours so we can see the whole wave. So basically we have a wave 2. Don't forget that we have double 1, 2. This is a wave 1 there. A, B, and a C. So you have three waves down, three waves up, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Finished perfectly in our target, a blue zone 0.618. As expected, 1180, and a very high precision, and a reaction was given again for Palladium. Now, this reaction can be impulsive and can be, of course, something corrective, not yet confirmed. Now, my target for a WX and a Y was given with the latest analysis, and here we are. Now, we start to see, of course, a signal of weakness from there, where we see as well on the 15-minute chart here, a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. An impulse toward the downside, meaning very likely to continue the drop, and that this might have finished as a W, X, and a Y, where you have a three waves for W, three waves for an X, and three waves for a wave Y. And here we are, we push down again for one more low. So very likely to fill, of course, this blue box. I'm not yet done with it, despite that we start to get a signal of strength, but it's not yet completed. Yeah, so no impulse was clearly given, guys. Meaning lower prices are still very expected for this week, and we'll see if this is going to unfold. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye-bye. Before you leave, make sure to join our private Discord community. There you will get daily updates faster than YouTube, plus exclusive bonus trading signals for the gold, silver, Bitcoin, and stocks. You can also request one special technical analysis every day and get access even to our only members video on YouTube and also on Discord. And stay ahead, of course, with economic and political news that actually moves the market. And of course, we do regular Q&A sessions, so you can get your questions answered directly in the Discord. And of course, if you're serious about leveling your trading, the Discord link is below in the description and in the comments. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.